Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to show you a high profitability strategy that I use often. This method is not difficult to do and has amazing results, so I will explain in detail all the entry moments and hope you will like it. So now I have to withdraw $10,804 and leave only $1 on the balance. I will start trading from $1, and if I win the money, whatever I earn at the end of the video, I will show you the withdrawal of the winning money. So I watch the video to the end, don't miss it, because I think good moments are waiting for you. Now switch to the real account. I set 4 indicators and they are fractal, moving average, and double RSI. I set the fractal period to 4. Then I set the moving average period to 2. Leave the SMA below and change the color to white, for example, and thicken lines. That's all. I changed the period of the second moving average and set it to 5. Below I leave SMA, change color to blue, thicken it, and that's all. As for the RSI period, it also changes and I set it to 13 because I want the middle line to be less moving. I leave the colors the same and thicken all lines for more visibility. So let's move on to one of the highlights of the strategy. I put the candles on for 2 minutes, as it's essential to run the method correctly while trading at 1 minute intervals, and set the time at 1 minute. Now let's look at the good moment, and here it is. Also a wonderful moment to enter, as all the indicators point to. I want to tell you that at this point I can make a few entries if I like the stability of the market and if the indicators don't change the signals. Now I want to slowly expand this strategy and explain the importance of each indicators. First of all, guys, you should know that the fractal indicator has the function of an auxiliary indicator and it's not used as the main indicator. The RSI used is as a determinant of currency stability, and its midline, if it's neither overbuying nor overselling position, it will be an ideal signal to enter and should be monitored. Great, I won, and as I said, I will continue trading here again as the indicators point to this. Observe the fractal indicator gives a signal from the bottom up. Also the blue and white lines of the moving average intersect and go in an upward direction, and as I told you to look at the main stability indicator RSI, whose midline intersects neither the upper line nor the lower line, goes steadily in the middle. This is an indication that no extra activity is taking place on the currency pair. And it ended in a profit again, and I still want to continue trading in this currency. The platform made a faint red candle, and most likely the candles will start moving upwards again. I think so. The second factor why I decided to enter the trade here again is that the trend has not changed and the indicators are giving the same signal again. Based on these factors, I think the candles will go up again. So, and it's happening because it was the right analysis at the moment. Great, we won again. Well, it's time to move, I think, on the other currency pairs and see other good moments that will further expand this strategy. And I want to show you other details that I will focus on. definitely a very good moment when you enter the trade earlier. For example, when the lines of the moving average have a new intersection with each other, but it doesn't depend on us. For example, guys, I consider this moment to be one of the best in this strategy because it does the mounting. The RSI's middle line moves steadily in the middle, and the moving average white and blue lines intersect and they go down. These factors give me a signal here that the chances of going up are much smaller than, and the candles will most likely go down. So during such signals, even a raised green candle, which obviously has no power, strengthens my belief that there is high probability of a downward trend. So it can be said that RSI is also the main signal function in this method. This feature will help you a lot in trading different currency pairs to understand if you are dealing with an excess buying or selling, or if there is a stable market. And great, I won. Alright, let's move on to another currency pair and hopefully we meet a relatively different moment. This moment is completely different from the previous ones because the RSI is in an upward situation here, and I advise beginners not to trade with this method in such moments. In short, at the moment I could not call it the best in the strategy, but I have noticed the market stabilize here with the last six candles, and at the same time the lines of moving average intersect each other. So this gives me a reason to enter into the trade. So I won here too. It's wonderful. As you can see, the method is perfect if you use it correctly. So guys, I think it's the same moment as before, but here the fractal signal is added and further enhances the chances of a downward situation. Starting, I would like to pay attention to another factor. When the market is in an upward situation and the candles start to stabilize and move in one line, note that there is a high probability of changing the trend. Of course, if all this is accompanied by signals from specific indicators, I call such actions market reversals. So I will try to explain a lot more in the following moments and expand on this topic. So great job, the next win again and again, and it's wonderful. So it's time to see better moment and show you another different moments if I meet, of course. So I like this moment. The yellow line in the middle of the RSI has stabilized and the lines of the moving average intersect. If you still don't understand how to do the analysis, take my advice. Always try to analyze the different timelines of the diagram. So when analyzing the market, you can focus on different timelines of the graph. Sometimes the odds can be less obvious on a small chart, but more obvious if you zoom in and look at the bigger picture, or vice versa. Great, 100% profit. It's wonderful. So let's switch to other currency pairs and look what will happen. This is the good moment that most win in this strategy if we enter the trade correctly. Here are a few things to keep in mind. First, look at how perfectly and steadily the RSI middle line goes. Second, look at the mounting was done perfectly. If you look at the candles from previous periods, this is a good signal. And the third, moving average white and blue lines are at the point of intersection. So we enter the trade on time, we are not late, and I think this is wonderful, and I think it must end in winning. As I said, I entered the trade on time, I was not late, and the result ended with an obvious victory. In many cases, the correct analysis ends with such results. So what was the previous moment? It's almost the same moment with just one difference. A faint red candle is made here, guys, and which has no power. It's very important to enter the trade in such moments. It's a great chance of winning, as for the asset terms that you were told, it can help you confirm the trend and make a better informed decisions. Also, I told you almost the same function is performed by RSI in this method. Oh my god, great, I have already risen to $290, and I hope I will more and more. So I think, guys, I caught a wonderful moment and enter the trade on time here as well. This is also very important. In short-term trading, there is not much time to make a decision. Sometimes everything has to be resolved in seconds, and thinking too long can be harmful for your trading. It's important to be able to analyze the risks quickly as well. So preparing your trading plan in advance and refraining from rushing decisions are crucial components of better short-term trading techniques. So you have a lot to learn and refine in trading. Also, watch my other videos. You will learn a lot and understand different methods that you did not know before, and then you will combine different strategies together. So I'm going to be here as well. So I won, and I'm slowly moving towards bigger amounts, and I need more attention to place the right deals. Of course, there are more psychological moments as well. It's really difficult. So guys, I like this moment, and I will trade for $534. If I had entered earlier, it would be have been much better, and I would have won, but it's not too late now, as the faint green candle did in the previous moments. This is one of the signs that the trend will go down even more, and the candles will continue to move down. So let's see what will happen. So I think I won here too, $940. Excellent. I'm moving forward well, and I want to continue like this to the end. So here I will be trading with all my money right now, because that is where fractal sign comes in. Watch out for the perfectly done mountain and the fractal sign that points down the trend. Also the lines of moving average below and the fractal mark intersect and have a downward direction, and that gave me a reason to enter the trade. I won. It's wonderful. I love this method, guys. Arrived for the perfect moment on time. Here I am going to trade first with $1,000, and then I will add 700 as well. Guys, I think that good trading decisions cannot be based on intuition. They must be based on a good assessment of the terms. So any entry points must be confirmed by technical and fundamental analysis. Improving your trading psychology means that you are ready to spend time analyzing and putting your conclusions into practice. So guys, working on your trading psychology is very important if you are to become a better trader. and if you want to improve your trading results. And I think I am going to the right analysis and an excellent profits. I already have $3,200. So let's trade here with 3,000. And what I wanted to say to you again, this strategy has a special function. Here we are not focused on the transition to specific candles. The key here is to get the right entry points, the right signals, and the right analysis. I personally prefer market stability in this method and then other factors, but that does not mean that market stability is the key in this method. This is not the case. So here as well, the candle is going up. This trade ended with a wonderful and convincing profit. I love such moments. So, wonderful moment. In this case, we see a strong buying candle with all the indicators pointing to the continuation of this trend, and I will enter the trade this time for half the amount with $3,000, because in case of loss the money is left to continue trading. Of course, to get back the lost money, but this is just a guess, and I have not had any losses yet. I think I have one of the excellent trades in this video because I have a very large profit, and it makes me very happy to raise a very large sum from just $1. I'm really satisfied. Excellent, another win is amazing, and for $1 I climbed to $8,494. I don't have such moments very often, guys, even as an excellent experienced trader, and I am very happy now. As I promised at the beginning of the video, I will withdraw the money I won and leave only $200 for the next video. So I think I developed the strategy well, and at the same time we talked about psychological moments. You can even rate my work, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you think my videos will help other traders, share them as more traders can see them. So see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.